It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Corey Kluber gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties, and if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Stepping up now, Andrew Benintendi. He will lead this one off today.
Andrew Benintendi.
Here comes the first pitch. And the new season is finally underway as the first pitch is in there for strike one.
First pitch, 107.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. And it's grounded just foul down the line. Bases are empty, one man out. Ball one. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's gone 5 for 13. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Batting third, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Next will be the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. First pitch coming, here it is. Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Swing and a liner. Foul. The 0-2 home. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two pitch is fouled away. Now the pitch. Hammered the other way to deep right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Chris Sale is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy had a real solid season last year. ERA under 3 on the year, which is pretty good in this day and age of high scoring and a lot of home runs. Let's see if he can duplicate that year and make this one just as good. It'll be interesting to see how he pitches in this one today.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Fouled away.
He's not going to be happy with the execution of that pitch at all. I wouldn't be shocked if it's time for the catcher to go out and talk to him. Get him to bend his back and drive the ball down in the zone a little bit more.
And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
The center fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Now to the plate, Ronald Acuna. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Off the plate, ball.
Acuna is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. In there, and it's even at 1. 2 out, nobody on. In for strike 2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. We are still scoreless. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rafael Devers. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Bogaerts, 28 years old. He's a 9-year major league vet. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. Devers on at first, nobody out. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Grounded back up the middle. Bichette picks it up cleanly. To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
That is hit. The first baseman, number 12, Daniel Murphy.
So base is empty now after the double play. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, Daniel Murphy. Here it comes. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Back up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Swing and a miss, 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Full count still. Another payoff pitch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
2 men on, 2 out. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. He's set and the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
That's wide, 2-0. Vasquez, a native of Puerto Rico. He was a 9th-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Lays off the breaking pitch, and it's 3 balls and a strike.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here. As a pitcher, you have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks at bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Striding forward now for the Sox, Cesar Hernandez, as he'll go to work with the bases loaded and 2 away. First delivery to him on the way.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
And it's quickly 0-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. And a check swing here, appealed down to third, but Matthew Ross says he held up, ball 1. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally, he'd be closer to 27 instead.
The 2-2 pitch. Hit in the air to shallow center. Acuna on the move. 1 run is scored. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, this one's a long way from being over, D-Roll, but that big base hit right there gives him a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Dan, without question right there. Huge at bat. Gives his team the lead. Hopefully the pitcher's able to settle down now. He's got some runs on his back, and he's able to go out and execute.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. The 1-0. High and deep to right center. Acuna going back. And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Red Sox 2, the Jays nothing. Leading off the inning, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 2-1. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Now here's the pitch.
You got a full count. 3-2.
Waiting his turn on deck, Yoenis Cespedes. The 3-2 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. That's a hit, the first of the year for the Blue Jays.
Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
At the plate, Yoenis Cespedes. From the stretch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation to pull a string on that changeup. He knew that hitter was going to be super aggressive.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. 2-1. The 2-1 home.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 2-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So digging in now, Lourdes Gurriel, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope. Ball 1.
Now the 1-0. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Has a look. Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. First and second here with nobody out. Got him.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Nick Castellanos now, and it's fouled away. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Castellanos enters the day with a slugging percentage in the 460s, a number he can be proud of. The 0-1 delivery. Takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Batting eighth, the pitcher, Salvador Perez.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. Sale sets. Here it comes. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Fouled off. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is chopped down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Blue Jays leave a pair. They trail it here 2-0. Set for the start of the inning. Digging in, Charlie Blackmon. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
1-1 to count. Now the pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
That's bounced foul. It's 2-2. Now here it comes. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. One gone here in the Boston third, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good pitch to hit, a sinker down the chute, but it's taken for a strike.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
1 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
And this is low, ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. The 1-0. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, you know what? Right there, he executed a pitch. He can't worry about where it's going. He just wants to put it on the ground right there, give his defense a chance to work, and it found a hole. Period. The end.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts as he grounds one briskly to short. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Cavan Biggio, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Cavan Biggio.
Here comes the first pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Giving chase is Benintendi, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he is into third base here with a leadoff triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero in the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
In now, Bo Bichette, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. The runner in scoring position with none out. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Popped him up. Devers is there for it. 1 out. Digging in, Ronald Acuna. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Ball and no strikes. Here it is.
Nope. That is not.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Outside, 3-0 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And they were simply not going to give him anything there with the base open. It's a 4-pitch walk.
Almost looked semi-intentional there. The bad news is that there are 2 men on base. The good news is that an inning-ending double play is now in order.
Settling in now, Miguel Sano. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Vasquez is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. So it's first and third with 2 away. And that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Now a throw over. And he's back easily. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Two-0 count, the pitch.
Inside, ball 3.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
3-0, here it is. Oh, had the green light there, but it's 3 balls and a strike now.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
High in the air out to center field. Verdugo waits on it. And the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. They trail things here 2-0. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Digging in, Daniel Murphy.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the first baseman, number 12, Daniel Murphy.
First delivery to him on the way.
Nope, that's the ball.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Shoots this one over to first. Scooped up. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that brings up the outfielder, Alex Verdugo. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1, taken just off the inside. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And Verdugo goes in front, 2 balls and no strikes. The 2-0 pitch, and that one's over for a strike. All even now, 2-2. Now here it comes. Lifted in the air out to left. Castellanos is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball. 1-1.
Hit to first. Fielded cleanly. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Red Sox 2, the Jays nothing. So here's Yoenis Cespedes. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
3-1.
Attempt 3-1.
Cespedes out in front here as this is pulled into the seats, foul down the left side. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Blackmon going back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Now batting
At the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side.
Nope.
And he lays off for ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
And the pitch. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with one away.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now, as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat. Here at strike 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Blackmon is under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
2 are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the 4th. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes ball 1. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Popped up. Sale has room in foul territory, and that's the third out. Blue Jays held in check. They're down 2-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. They'll swing it from the left side right here.
Cesar Hernandez.
First delivery to him on the way. On the ground to the right side. Reined in. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now back, left field.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Fouled away. Ready with the 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, and then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. And he fouls this one off. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. On his way to second is Blackmon, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Martinez begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. That evens it up 1-1. From the stretch.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
3-1 to Martinez.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Now the payoff pitch home. He's at the knees and called strike 3. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready now, Kevin Biggio. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Now the pitch. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball one. A bouncer to the left side. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. Ready for another shot now. Bo Bichette 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit out towards second. He's got it. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home fifth. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. First offering on its way.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Sale has his target. Here it is on 1-0. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And it's 1-2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Hit on the ground to short. Bogaerts has it. Throw to Murphy. He'll take care of him, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're still down. It's 2-0. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber.
Rafael Devers.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. So coming to the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Lifted in the air to center. Acuna's there for it, and that's the second out of the inning.
The first baseman.
So striding in, Daniel Murphy. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. Liner toward right center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Maybe a rug burner 2 after that one as we get another look at it here. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon Business Person Special following this. Here's Miguel Sano, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The first baseman, Miguel Sano.
First pitch on its way. On its way is pitch number 75.
Nope, outside.
Ground ball right side. And that's the first out.
Now back.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First delivery to him on the way.
That's the ball.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Grounded to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Designated hitter, Yoenis Cespedes.
Striding forward now is the DH, Yoenis Cespedes. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
First pitch of the at-bat. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Hey, I know this pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2. But to this guy in the box, might want to just live on the corners a little bit more. You keep missing down the middle, something's not coming back.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Into the box, Lourdes Gurriel, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And Benintendi's got it to end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Red Sox 2, the Jays nothing. Aaron Sanchez is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Number 19, Aaron Sanchez.
7th inning ready to roll. Now at the plate, Alex Verdugo. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Number 99.
First pitch on its way.
Verdugo.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. The 2-1 home. Lifted the other way to left center. Castellanos arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now back.
Striding in for Boston, Christian Vasquez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Sanchez has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. One out, nobody on. And that's taken up and in for ball 2.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He's going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Here's another 2-2. Line to the right side. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a one-out single.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap that inside-out swing. As a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
Line toward right center. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice single.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. Has a look, now the pitch. And that misses ball 1.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Two and one now to the Boston leadoff hitter. First and second now, one man out. To 2-2 now.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. From the belt, the pitch, a swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Coming to the plate now, Charlie Blackmon. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1, no strike.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. In the dirt here. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Smoked on the ground left side, and that's through into left, a base hit. The throw home, and he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
3-0 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
2 down, runners at first and second. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Three-two pitch. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
A.J. Minter.
Rafael Devers will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Comes set, the 0-1. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Two and 1. Here it is.
Ball 3. Count is 3-1.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Here's the 3-1. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Swinging a soft liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. 1 run scores. Throw won't get him.
And you know, this run might be the one that seals this thing for good. A 3-run deficit is tough enough to overcome, but a 5-run deficit feels like it might just be a little bit too much. They don't have many outs left to work with.
Striding in, Xander Bogaerts. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
From the stretch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Lifted in the air to center field. Acuña's there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. It's the Red Sox 5, the Jays nothing. Leading off the inning, Nicholas Castellanos, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
No balls and 1 strike. 0-1, here's the pitch. Called strike. 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number 1.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
And up steps Salvador Perez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the pitch.
That's in. Ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 2-0. Fouled off. The 2-1 home is taken. Ball 3.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Verdugo waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Into the box, Cavan Biggio. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Sales ready. Here's the first pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
One and one.
1-1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Hey, that's not an easy pitch to hold your swing up. I know it looked like it was way off the plate. Good job not swinging at it.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. Here it is on 3-1.
Hey.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Blue Jays go down in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Number 12, Daniel Murphy.
Here it comes.
Nope. Ball one. Ball one, no strike.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
The center fielder, number 99, Alex.
Stepping up to the plate, Alex Verdugo. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And that is off the wall in right field. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
At the plate, Christian Vasquez. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses 1-1. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. One and two now as that one's fouled off.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
The 1-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3. Digging in once again, Cesar Hernandez. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Has a look, now the pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. Pause, now the pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. From the stretch. Hit down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
So now to the plate, Andrew Benintendi as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. From the belt, the pitch, and that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Now the 3-2 pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple, but they hold a 5-0 lead. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Bo Bichette. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's gone about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Here's the first pitch to him. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
The 1-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Giving chase is Benintendi, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Acuna digs in now. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
First delivery to him on the way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Chasing after it is Verdugo, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Now at the plate, Miguel Sano. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. Sale into the windup. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that count.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only one strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Austin Adams enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Austin Adams.
New inning set to get underway. Digging in and looking for more, Charlie Blackmon. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And right into the shift. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in to try it again. J.D. Martinez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again. The 2-1 home. Popped him up. Perez over to his right. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Rafael Devers. In his last appearance, he singled home a pair of runs. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
Turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Full count. 3-2.
Xander Bogaerts would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Red Sox 5, the Jays nothing. Coming to the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
First delivery to him on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Blackmon is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Yoenis Cespedes. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Pitch on the way. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Hit hard to third. Devers gloves it. Throw on to first, and the Red Sox move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
5-0 the final score today. The Bo Sox took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Chris Sale gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Corey Kluber pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 5 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Blue Jays, no runs.